In the wake of the greatest extinction event in Earth's history, life begins anew. Witness the dawn of the dinosaurs in a world transformed. Volcanoes rage, spewing ash and toxic gases into the atmosphere. These eruptions were not just isolated events. They were a relentless assault on the environment, lasting for thousands of years. The very air is poison. Thick with ash and sulfur, it choked the skies, blocking out the sun and plunging the world into darkness. The seas are acidified, choked with the bodies of countless creatures. Marine life, once thriving, now lay lifeless, victims of the toxic waters. This was the end of the Permian period, a time of unimaginable devastation known as the Great Dying. Over 90% of all species on Earth perished, marking the most severe extinction event in our planet's history. Life on Earth was nearly extinguished. The land, once teeming with diverse ecosystems, was now a barren wasteland. But life, as it so often does, found a way. In the midst of this desolation, the first signs of recovery began to appear. The Early Triassic period, some 252 million years ago, dawned on a barren and silent world. The silence was deafening, a stark contrast to the vibrant life that once flourished. The once vibrant ecosystems lay in ruins. Forests were reduced to ash, and the great diversity of life was now a distant memory. The supercontinent Pangaea, a vast expanse of land, baked under a relentless sun. The climate was harsh, with extreme temperatures and little rainfall. Rivers and lakes dwindled under the scorching heat. Water, the lifeblood of any ecosystem, was scarce. This was a world struggling to recover. The few surviving species faced a harsh and unforgiving environment. Yet, even in this desolate landscape, there were signs of hope. Small green shoots began to emerge, a testament to life's resilience. Tiny ferns, their delicate fronds unfurling, clung to life on the charred ground. These pioneers of recovery were the first to reclaim the land. Seeds, carried by the wind, found purchase in the cracked earth. These seeds represented the potential for new life, a new beginning. Life, tenacious and resilient, was making a comeback. Slowly but surely, the green shoots of recovery began to spread. Slowly, tentatively, the green fuse of life began to burn again. The world was on the path to recovery, and from the ashes of the Great Dying, a new era of life was beginning to emerge. From the shadows of the recovering forests emerged a group of reptiles destined for greatness, the Archosaurs. These remarkable creatures began their reign in the Early Triassic period, a time when life was slowly recovering from the devastating Permian extinction. The forests, once barren and lifeless, were now teeming with new growth, providing a perfect backdrop for the rise of these formidable reptiles. These ruling reptiles were distinguished by a single opening in the skull behind each eye, a feature that gave them a powerful bite. This anatomical adaptation not only set them apart from other reptiles, but also equipped them with the strength and efficiency needed to dominate their prey. The Archosaur's skull structure was a marvel of evolutionary engineering, allowing for a more robust and forceful bite, which was crucial for their survival and success. They were a diverse group, adapting to a wide range of habitats and lifestyles. From dense forests to arid deserts, Archosaurs thrived in various environments, showcasing their incredible adaptability. This diversity was key to their dominance, as it allowed them to exploit different ecological niches and avoid direct competition with one another. Their ability to adapt to such a wide array of habitats was a testament to their evolutionary prowess. Some, like the phytosaurs, resembled modern crocodiles, lurking in rivers and lakes, their long snouts armed with sharp teeth. These semi-aquatic predators were masters of their watery domains, using their elongated jaws to snatch unsuspecting prey from the water's edge. The phytosaur's resemblance to modern crocodiles is a fascinating example of convergent evolution, where different species develop similar traits independently to adapt to comparable environments. Others, like the Eoraptors, were heavily armored herbivores, their bodies protected by bony plates and spikes. These plant-eating Archosaurs were the tanks of the Triassic world, their formidable armor providing defense against predators. The Eoraptors' unique body structure, with its combination of spikes and plates, made them nearly invincible to attacks, allowing them to graze on vegetation with relative safety. They roamed the land, grazing on the abundant vegetation. The lush landscapes of the Triassic period provided ample food for these herbivorous Archosaurs, supporting large populations and enabling them to thrive. The presence of such diverse plant life was crucial for the survival of these creatures, as it sustained not only the herbivores, but also the entire food chain that depended on them. The air, too, was conquered by the Archosaurs. Their dominance was not limited to the land and water. They extended their reach to the skies as well. This aerial conquest marked a significant milestone in the history of vertebrate evolution, showcasing the Archosaurs' unparalleled versatility and adaptability. Pterosaurs, with their membranous wings, took to the skies, becoming the first vertebrates to achieve true flight. These pioneering flyers opened up a new realm of possibilities, allowing Archosaurs to explore and exploit aerial habitats. The evolution of flight in pterosaurs was a groundbreaking development, paving the way for future generations of flying vertebrates. They soared above the Triassic landscape, their shadows gliding over the ferns and cycads. The sight of these majestic creatures in flight must have been awe-inspiring, a testament to the incredible diversity and adaptability of the Archosaurs. Their ability to dominate the skies added a new dimension to their reign, further solidifying their status as the rulers of the Triassic world. The Archosaurs were the dominant animals of their time, and amongst them, a new lineage was evolving, one that would change the course of life on Earth, the dinosaurs. These early dinosaurs, though initially small and unassuming, would eventually rise to prominence, leading to the age of the dinosaurs. The legacy of the Archosaurs is a story of evolution, adaptation, and dominance, setting the stage for the incredible diversity of life that would follow in the Mesozoic era. In the shadows of their larger Archosaur cousins, the first dinosaurs emerged. These early creatures were not the colossal giants we often imagine when we think of dinosaurs. Instead, they were small, almost inconspicuous, living in a world where they had to constantly navigate the presence of much larger and more dominant reptiles. These early dinosaurs were small, agile creatures, barely distinguishable from their reptilian kin. They roamed the dense forests of the Triassic period, their nimble bodies allowing them to weave through the thick vegetation with ease. Their agility was a crucial adaptation, enabling them to escape predators and hunt for food in a highly competitive environment. They were bipedal, their hind limbs held directly beneath their bodies, giving them an upright stance and allowing for greater speed and agility. This bipedal posture was a significant evolutionary step, setting them apart from other reptiles of their time. It not only provided them with the ability to run swiftly, but also freed their forelimbs for other functions, such as grasping prey or manipulating objects. These early pioneers, though small, possessed a key evolutionary innovation, a hip socket that allowed for a more efficient, upright gait. This anatomical feature was a game-changer, providing them with enhanced mobility and endurance. It enabled them to cover greater distances in search of food and mates and to better evade predators. This seemingly minor anatomical detail would have profound consequences, enabling their descendants to grow to colossal sizes and dominate the planet for millions of years to come. Over time, these small, agile dinosaurs would give rise to some of the largest creatures to ever walk the Earth, such as the mighty sauropods and the fearsome theropods. Life in the Triassic was a constant struggle for survival. The environment was harsh and unforgiving, with limited resources and numerous predators. Every day was a battle to find food, avoid becoming prey, and secure a place in the ecosystem. The early dinosaurs were swift runners and agile hunters, their sharp teeth and claws testament to their predatory nature. They had to be quick and efficient, using their speed and agility to catch prey and defend themselves from larger predators. They darted through the undergrowth, hunting insects, small reptiles, and perhaps even each other. Their diet was varied, and they had to be opportunistic, taking advantage of whatever food sources were available. This adaptability was key to their survival in a constantly changing environment. Their large eyes, set high on their heads, provided them with keen eyesight, essential for both hunting and avoiding predators. This keen vision allowed them to spot potential threats and prey from a distance, giving them a crucial advantage in the wild. They were the underdogs in a world dominated by giants, but within these small, unassuming creatures lay the potential for greatness. Despite their size, they possessed the traits and adaptations that would eventually allow their descendants to rise to the top of the food chain and become some of the most iconic animals in Earth's history. Their story is a testament to the power of evolution and the incredible potential that can arise from the smallest beginnings.